Welcome back to Empower Her Daily, your 3 to 4 minute daily boost for women over 30 to feel strong, capable, confident, and proud. Now, I'm here with series 2. I cannot believe it, but I'm very excited. Now, today we're talking about something that almost every woman in her 30s will notice at some point. Sometimes with curiosity, sometimes with frustration. And that's the feeling that your body just feels a little bit different. So in this episode, we discuss what actually changes after 30. Now, one I most definitely feel is that your workouts become harder to recover from. Another one, not lost on me, is that your energy level becomes a lot more unpredictable. Or maybe you feel like things that used to work don't seem to work quite the same way anymore. And it's really easy in those moments to assume that something is wrong or that your body is working against you. But the truth is, there are some changes happening, and understanding them can actually make things a lot less confusing. One of the biggest shifts is hormonal. Hormones like estrogen and progesterone influence far more than your menstrual cycle. They affect your mood, your energy, your sleep, your recovery, and even how your body stores and uses energy. Now, we're not talking that these hormones are drastically changing, but they can start to fluctuate, and that can show up as the days where you feel energized and strong, and other days where things just feel heavier and harder. Another factor that I would say definitely gets overlooked is the load on your nervous system. Now, I can't speak for all of you, but typically when a woman reaches her 30s, life usually carries more responsibility. Work, family, children, greater decision-making, greater mental load, and all of those are processed by the body's stress response system. And when that system is constantly working in the background, it will have an influence on sleep, recovery, and how energized you feel for training. There is also something really interesting happening in terms of how your body allocates energy. Your body is always deciding where to spend its resources, whether that's movement, recovery, hormone balance, immune function, or brain activity. So when life gets fuller, the body can sometimes prioritize stability and recovery over performance, which is why training the exact way you did at 25 might not feel the same, or you might not get the same results at 35. But it's really important to remember that none of these changes mean that you can't build strength, improve fitness, and feel amazing in your body. In fact, your body remains incredibly adaptable. Research shows that women who strength train, even just twice a week, can maintain and often increase their muscle mass and strength well into their 40s, 50s, and beyond. Strength training has even been shown to reverse years of muscle loss and significantly improve bone density. So the story here isn't decline. Your body is still so capable of becoming stronger, healthier, and more resilient. It just responds better to slightly smarter training, better recovery, and paying attention to what it needs. And that's exactly what this series is about. Over the next few weeks, we'll explore hormones, training, recovery, and long-term strength, all in small daily conversations. Because I think once you understand your body and what's happening, you'll stop fighting it and start working with it. And then we can make some progress. In our next episode, we'll be talking about our metabolism and whether it really slows down after 30. Thank you for listening to Series 2 of Empower Her Daily. I'm so pleased to have you with us. This is your journey, your pace, your strength. See you next time.